Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.
In 2017, I created Say Less Podcast. Then we created a network around that. I created a bunch of shows. We created a radio station, WTCP. Then 2021, this year, we went to TCP TV on Roku. So now we're on TV. So what's next? I'm thinking productions. I'm thinking movies. I'm thinking live performances. So how do I do that? Now I created TCP Entertainment. And we're gonna do all of that. We got a bunch of new shows. We got the ladies at Queen's Table, Vixen, 2X's, E, Badu, my ace, Hollywood. We got the new show I'm creating with comedian Josh DeWay. I Hate It Here. He's hilarious. Y'all gonna love him too. Then we got Porque No. That's our first Spanish speaking show. I'm doing on site where I'm gonna be pulling up on people, just having real conversations. But our biggest project that we're working on right now for TCP Entertainment is TCP's Who Did It Best. And it's going to be business against business. And when I say business against business, I'm talking about COVID hit us really hard. So we're trying to do something to put a spotlight on these businesses that went through tough times during COVID. A lot of people had to close their doors. So what we want to do is not just have business against business, but we want to highlight these businesses and celebrate these businesses and put people back in these businesses. But yeah, you know, who got the best cheesesteaks in the city? Who does the best dark fades? We're gonna do all of that, man. TCP's Who Did It Best. TCP Entertainment's Who Did It Best. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have the final say on all the cuts, so you know we about to turn up. It's TCP Entertainment, baby.
Look, I already said I'm having issues. Let's not come in like that.
Do it. Just do
Hey,
it.
Queens.
Hey.
Welcome to the Queen's Table, where we grow and we glow together.
Maintaining our crowns while supporting our sisters as well.
And we promise to keep you entertained, but always keeping it real.
One queen to another. Adjust your crown and have a seat at our table. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I mean, I'm like this. I'm an angel in real life all the time anyway, but I'm dressed up today.
The lies she tells.
Let me live. Let me be great. I love it. I love what I'm seeing. I see little, lots of yams out. We have real yams in studio today.
We do.
Banging.
We eat good every Sunday over here
We
with
do.
the ENT.
We got tired of trying to ask people to bring us Grubhub.
That part, because nobody ever brought it anyway.
Nope.
We're going to get a little spicy tonight, but before we get into everything, ladies, how was your week?
Nope. How was your week?
Mine?
Let's switch it up.
On it.
My week was okay. I'll give it an okay. Kind of busy, going through the motions, but I always come out on top.
That's right, Queen.
You know, that's all I can do.
That's all you can do.
All I can wish
Always. How was your week, Tanya?
My week
for.
was good.
Vixen.
Yeah, last night I was kicking up some dust with the farm folk at
What?
That's what happens when you live in Lancaster County.
Yeah, we was at Corn Cob Acres and we was having a ball. It was fun.
It was fun. You was kicking up dirt.
dirt.
How was yours?
Why you looking?
Because we need further explanation.
Oh,
I have questions.
you can go real on my page. I post a lot of stuff.
I've never done this white peopling things that you do, so I'm confused.
I know
Yo, there's a lot of black people there too. I was surprised.
That stuff sounds like fun though. I think like the mazes and the core. I've never done anything
no,
like
that
Yeah.
that does not sound fun.
They had the maze in the dark.
Yeah,
and
like I always thought it sounded cool. I've
I'm
never
not
done it,
going
though.
on no damn maze and getting lost on purpose. I panic. I panic. I'll be in the middle of I'll raise my flag. They be like, we got to go find her again. Yeah, me.
Yeah,
Find me.
We need to give Bonnie a flare before we send
Motherfucking
her
right.
out there.
Look, a flare,
Flare gun.
more than that. How was your week?
My week was good. It was busy again.
Man, listen, you had an amazing week. That cheesecake, though.
Yes.
When I tell you that my friend can bake her ass off, my friend can bake her ass off.
Mhm.
We had pumpkin cheesecake today.
Pumpkins,
And it was
yes.
orgasmic.
Yes.
Yes.
Right before I did this, I had an orgasm because I ate her cheesecake.
Yeah.
That shit was slap. Yeah, this is like our new tradition on Sundays because it's our biggest filmy day. We're here all day.
Mhm.
So it turns out to be pretty long and we get hungry. So instead of waiting for somebody to always bring us some food, we decide we're going to start doing a little,
Let's do it ourselves.
do it ourselves. We
And
do
we
a
are
little
some
dinner.
cooking women over here.
Yes, we are.
Yes, so it was good.
Today
got
we
the
had, let's
yams,
tell them, we
some
had baked chicken, yams,
mac and cheese.
baked mac,
Mhm.
pumpkin cheesecake.
Mhm. It was good.
We got the little bit of the itis going on, but it's all
a little
right.
bit. But we're good. We'll keep our energy up. We're all right. Let me get some of my Pepsi here.
Oh, yeah.
Try not to show the world.
I look
my
like a little
hot
slim
pocket.
goodie on that there camera. It's a mirage.
Oh my
It's
God.
the
No,
angel
we
is oozing out.
I'm an angel for real in real life. I'm telling y'all have no idea.
we are so fuckable right now.
We really are. I'm proud of us. We pulled it together for Halloween.
We damn sure did.
What was your favorite Halloween costume growing up?
I'm pretty sure mine was when I was a gypsy. My mom let me be a gypsy one year, and I was like, I had all the coins clinging, and I was doing like a little.
The little belt.
Yeah, it was, the homemade costumes were always my favorite.
Yeah.
So that's
we
what
never
mine
had
was.
the option of anything besides homemade.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have that kind of. Mom made them
Your
all.
mom, I'm sure your homemade costumes look like store bought.
No.
No, I don't
No.
believe that. Your mom is really crafty. I can't see that.
She's crafty in her own way, but like literally what you see me dressed as is what I was every single year. Every single year, because I was a dancer, so I always had a dance leotard.
Mm-hmm.
And she could throw me in some tights and put a tail, and we had the same tail that you could like pin on and off.
Mm-hmm.
And every year I was the same thing.
Girl, this is one of my look. I've been an angel all my life, so this is my original angel costume.
It's deep down there.
It is.
It's deep down in
It's
there.
not too deep. Not too deep, you know.
Short, 4 inches or so.
Just like my vagina.
Just like your servant.
Don't mind me, I'm smiling under here.
We might have to have you take that off.
I promise I'm smiling.
I wonder what we
They
got
want to
under
see because
there.
you look a little. She
Uh-huh.
still look demonic underneath all of that.
She does. She walked into the studio. I was doing my makeup.
We all got quiet.
I looked back and she just had the door cracked open and was like just standing there. I turned around. I was like, what the fuck? She thought it was very funny.
I loved it.
But it works. That's it. You won.
Yeah.
You won.
Even though
definitely
somebody
did.
copied off my look.
Fuck them. They didn't do it like you.
Exactly.
I still-
Nobody does it like you.
Nobody does it like Tanya.
This isn't a costume, so I'm not in the competition. This is just how I am every day. I'm an angel every day.
Halo and all.
Yes, Halo and all. Beyonce made Halo about me. She did. Let's get into these here topics,
Yes.
though. What happened this week? A lot happened this week.
Jada
There was a
Pinkett
bunch.
is on her shit.
Jada Pinkett is always on her bullshit. I feel like
Oh,
she.
That's what I feel. This is what my spirit dick does for Jada.
I
Right
cannot stand her. Like, why do
Why?
you have to? Well, I don't. It's not that I can't stand her. I don't understand why she has to put all her business out there
Yeah.
like that.
I can't stand
Bad
her.
enough she's a celebrity, so it's out there
Like
anyway.
Will Smith put you on because you was like really.
Well, if you really look at it, for one, with the exception of like Set It Off, can you name how many other Jada Pinkett Smith works can you name?
Wasn't she in a Low Down Dirty Shame?
Yeah.
She was in what else? Girls Trip.
Girls Trip.
Yeah.
So we
That's-
Set It Off.
Yeah.
Jason's Lair.
Jason's
So
Lair,
if, you were either in a movie in the early 90s or recently.
But she wasn't like the main.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah. You're welcome. Thank your husband for that. But like if you look at it, her career is nowhere near Will. Like she's
No,
not the
no,
star
no.
of that relationship. She has her own star power, but she's not the star in that relationship. And I feel like she's doing it for publicity. Like when that August Alsina bullshit
She has
happened.
a red table talk.
Yeah, like when August Alsina came out and everybody wanted to talk about Jada. When was the last time she was in the news before that? When was the last time somebody cared about what was going on with Jada Pinkett Smith?
That's what made her red table talk pop for real.
Exactly. So now I feel like she's just trying to add like
She wants to make
scandal
sure we're
after
watching.
Scandal, exactly, to try to keep herself relevant. And all you're doing is destroying your marriage in the meantime.
Well,
Is it really destroying it though?
no, because
It's
from
probably
my
not.
Because it's giving him a
understanding,
pass.
from my understanding, it's open.
Yeah.
I think though that there are boundaries to that. Like we can say I'm in an open marriage. That doesn't mean I get to go out and tell the entire world your dick is trash and we don't
Right.
have.
That's
good
not
sex.
really what she said, though.
That was what she implied.
Well, let's see. Do you have a mic, producer? Our producer, Podcast Poppy, you have a mic. Can you break down that situation? Because you actually watched it, right?
about to
Yeah, no,
Well, he just broke down the situation
Nah,
earlier.
I just saw the clip. The headline wasn't really like what she really said. What she basically said was, when you're in a marriage for over 20 years, it's hard to keep that spice in the relationship. Like sometimes it's hard to, like you automatically just assume your partner knows what you want, and it's not always like that. Sometimes you gotta tell them.
I agree.
I can understand that perspective of it. Yeah, like you have to after a certain time in
But-
the relationship.
But she
be
always
spicy.
says like, "Oh, I can't. I don't know how to love and stuff like that." Like, why do you say stuff like that? Like,
And you're married. You have no
And you're
respect for your husband.
That's why they came up with this headline, because she's always saying trash.
because she's always talking shit about him.
I
don't
mean,
love Will.
we don't know what they went through behind closed doors. For all we know, he done ruined her for all these years.
Don't you remember after that August Alsina thing happened and they did that interview? Like it was just the two of them. They were like sitting there talking, and she even made a comment during that when he was saying about like forgiveness and blah blah blah. She made a comment, was like, "I've had plenty to forgive you for." So that I'm sure he's probably done his fair share
No
of dirt.
shit.
I'm
Hell
sure.
we
yeah.
don't see Will Smith out here talking about my wife can't fuck.
Because she can. August told us so.
Like,
Yeah, she gets enough practice.
I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with the public, like inviting all those people into your marriage and letting them know all the ins and outs. But you know what? If I want to be truthful here, I have to watch some things that I say on this show. It's hard when you're in front of the camera and people ask you real questions.
Yeah.
If you're a liar, it's going to come natural, and you can always finagle some bullshit, but I don't do very well with lies. So depending on what people ask me on show, sometimes I say stuff and then afterwards I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? But her being the producer of her own show, you had to okay that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of stuff that she okays is like sketchy. Like, why are you putting your husband out there on blast like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're-
I've definitely had those moments driving home from the show where I've been like, did I fucking fucking say that on
Yes.
air? Because we forget. Sometimes we get to talking
Because
and we forget.
we talk all the time. We don't have to
Yeah.
filter our mouths.
Exactly. So then we forget the cameras are here, and then all of a sudden it's like, fuck, did I really talk about that? Like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I get that. But you're right. All of these topics are discussed ahead of time. We kind of just freestyle it sometimes. Things go where they go, and we let that happen. But her show is very mapped out.
Mm-hmm.
It's with intention. You're not talking about anything unpurposefully.
Right.
You know? And I agree with you. Their marriage, for as long as we've known, it was just a speculation that it was open. It's only been recently confirmed, and that was because of August Alsina.
Mm-hmm.
That they kind of had to come out and be like, it's open, to save face. So she didn't look like the dirty dog.
So have you guys heard
This one's throwing me off over here. I can't tell what is going on under that mask. I can't tell where her mind is. I can't read her face.
I'm telling you. Did you guys hear Rap Freaks this week? Y'all know what that is?
No, I
Young
don't.
Miami song, Rap Freaks.
No.
So Young Miami of the City Girls came out with her first solo this week, and she name dropped like 14 different rappers.
As far as that she's like
That
messed
she
with?
would fuck on. No, that she would fuck on.
Oh.
Told Moneybag to leave his bitch at home.
So she made a
said
list.
she's trying to go baby on baby. She said she put Diddy to sleep. Buenas noches. Okay, she rhymed roaches with buenas noches. She definitely did. She name dropped a bunch of rappers, and I'm here for it.
I like it.
I like
Remember Nicki Minaj did a song like that a few
Mhm.
years
Mhm.
back, and she
Yeah.
was
Ain't
like,
no fat nigga telling me what he ain't eating.
I like that energy though. Like, go ahead, just name
Yeah.
them off. I'd fuck you. I'd fuck you.
She
I'd
said
fuck
she was
you.
going to go baby on baby, and a lot of people were looking for Lil Baby's girlfriend to come out the woodworks and say something. But Young Miami apparently had contacted her a few days before and let her know that it was coming out.
Yeah.
She said she was going to fuck Megan Thee Stallion. She was just talking freely. I'm here for it.
I'm here
But
for
like,
it too.
what could Moneybag's girlfriend even say at that point? Because you're rattling off a whole bunch of people's names. So like,
What could she say? I mean, but this is the thing, because she talked about Lil Durk too, and she said she wanted a threesome with him in India.
Ooh.
She's the only one, and that's why I think they said something about Ari, the Don, because she's the only one. She was like, yeah, you can leave your bitch at home. Like, she wanted to fuck all the other ones. She said, Moneybag, I want you. Leave her home. So I feel like that's what they were looking for. But
Who's Moneybag again?
Moneybag, I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Fuck it, I'm crossing the line today. Waukesha,
I don't know.
I'm saying her no, and I don't
I know who
O's
Moneybag
in
is,
the
but I
lid.
don't like his music.
I love me some
don't.
Moneybag. I'm a
I'm
ratchet.
just
I don't know
I'm
who
not
all
a
these
big
young
fan.
guys are that
Yeah,
are
I'm just
out.
not a big fan of the mumble rap and that nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, I might
He's
like
not
my
a
shit to
mumble
have
rapper.
conscious.
She did. But Nicki got it from Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Biggie did it first.
Oh, you said Biggie. I thought you said Nicki.
Yeah, Biggie then Kim.
Mike.
Then Nicki. Biggie did it first with Dreams of fucking an R&B chick, and
Yeah.
then Kim did it on her first album. Then Nicki Minaj, and then
Then Tiana Taylor and Tory Lanez. Did you hear those?
I didn't hear those.
What song is that?
Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch. They redid it.
Oh, I haven't heard it
the
yet.
only ones
I
that I
gotta
was really
see
here
it.
for, Nicki
That was
bodied
old.
hers, and I do
Yeah.
like Young Miami's. I feel like hers could have been a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I mean, it worked. It got people talking.
I'm here for it though. You're basically just making a list of people you want to fuck. I don't think there's anything to get offended for. Everybody's always looking for something to be offended about. Like, oh, Ari, what are you gonna say about?
They're
Who fucking
artists.
cares?
They're artists, but I can listen. I would definitely care, especially when like couples like that, they're out in the limelight. Like you know
Yeah.
that they exist. The least that you could have did is gave them a heads up if you gave a fuck for real.
Yeah.
So if you don't give a fuck, then don't give a fuck when you see me and I punch you in your face.
I wonder if
'Cause I
Nicki
feel
Minaj
disrespected.
gave people a heads up before she did.
I'm
hers.
sure she
I
probably
don't
did.
think so.
You know
Some
what
people,
I'm
if she gave a fuck about them, she probably did.
Yeah. Yeah.
She straight up played Lil Kodak. She said, Kodak Black, she said, I wish I would fuck with Lil Kodak. I can't see me doing that. Like, yeah, and he's been on her
I
top.
agree.
So what about, since we're talking about sex, what about women in foreplay? Did
What
we?
You just going to glide on in there like that.
Slide right in with her mask
Do
on.
women give the same amount of foreplay that they want from men?
No.
I haven't had foreplay in a while. Like you gotta kind of, I don't know. I can't. I'm not
don't
going.
think
Let me
so.
watch what I say. I feel like you give what you ask for. I mean, if I ask you for foreplay, if I'm going to be harping on it, like I want foreplay, I can't not give it to you and expect you to just give it to me. But I start giving foreplay, the ass comes out. I don't blame you for wanting to just fuck me off rip.
Yeah. I feel like
Skip
that's always
foreplay,
what
now
happens.
we're asleep.
Yeah. I feel like nobody gives the foreplay they should.
Nobody.
Do they even do it anymore?
I love foreplay. You need to. This is okay.
There's
So this
some guys
is
that didn't give me no foreplay at
None
all.
whatsoever.
I think a lot of people don't understand though. It takes 20 to 45 minutes for women to get to that place where they can have a vaginal orgasm.
Yes.
20 to 45 minutes.
You mean without
You
you
got-
touching my clit?
Like period. Like it takes 20 to 40. So
The
if
whole
you
arousal.
have to warm it up.
Yep.
You have to warm it up. You
And
gotta
we ain't
get
talking
it
about
going.
no fucking spit start.
No, like enjoy it. But that's my thing. You guys always want to rush to eat your food. Like enjoy that shit. Like
Man,
You
if
know?
this pussy tastes like that cheesecake,
I was
dive
about
in.
to say the same fucking thing, bitch. Yo.
Dive
it tasted
in.
like cinnamon and pumpkin spice.
Dive
Yo,
in.
that shit was orgasmic.
You know what I'm
Oh,
telling you. No,
yo.
but seriously, a lot of men don't do foreplay.
No,
But
they
they
don't.
want it. They do want it from us.
Do they?
Men want
Foreplay
head.
is head foreplay?
Yeah, head's foreplay.
Do you think
I mean,
that's
what else?
foreplay?
What else is? I mean, that's the extent of it for men.
That's
I mean, you can
sex.
play with their nipples, I guess, or you can do some other stuff.
But
But like,
nowadays, that's all they expect us to give.
Yeah,
or
like,
give
I
just
is
want some
head and then I wanna
and
fuck.
head.
Is head foreplay?
I think so.
You think so?
Only penetration is sex.
Oral sex. It's sex at the end of it. That shit is not foreplay.
I think anything without intercourse is.
Oh,
sex.
then
Yeah.
I do
Is
have foreplay a lot,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, but is it reciprocated? Because there's a lot of
Yeah.
men out there, especially when you first start dating them.
Mhm.
It's all, I love to eat the box. And you get it like twice in the beginning of the relationship, and then after that they just fall off. But they expect that head on a regular.
I'm not sucking your dick if you're not eating my twat.
Yeah,
It's just
right.
not happening.
Yeah,
Like I need a give and take.
It's not happening.
because I'll tell
But
you.
it's
that
real.
shit
Shout out
out
to all the pussy monsters
in a
out
minute.
there.
Oh, we appreciate you.
Yes.
Munch munch.
Eat the box.
She said munch munch.
Cookie Monster.
See, it's just creepy with that mask on though. That sounds terrifying.
No, but seriously, so what kind of foreplay besides head? Because I just learned something new. If it has sex on the end of it, it's not foreplay.
Foreplay can be from like massages,
French kiss, are y'all here
French
for it?
kissing.
I love kissing.
Suck my
I'm
bottom
big on
lip.
Yep.
kissing. Yes,
You
I'm
know,
real big
kissing
on
the neck,
kissing.
sucking on the tits.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Listen.
saying?
I think it depends what you like though. I know some people where like literally sitting there and your man's like giving you a foot rub. That
That's
to them
foreplay.
is some foreplay.
Yep.
Like that massage, that sensual intimacy,
I'm
that
too
could
childish
be.
for foreplay. That's
You're too
that's why right there. I'm here for it, but I feel like
you don't want the foot rubs?
I don't mind foot. I'm ticklish, but I don't mind foot rubs. Like if
You
my
like your
feet
toe
really
sucked?
hurt, no, I'm not here for that.
Toe
It
sucked?
just
Absolutely.
it doesn't
not.
do anything for me.
It feels so
It feels
weird.
Yeah, you like your toe sucked?
No,
I feel like I'm violating you by putting my foot in your mouth. Like
I had somebody, right, just lick the bottom of my foot once. And then it was just like, okay, what are you going to do next? Just lick the
So do you like your toe sucked?
I don't, but it was weird because it was just like a lick on the bottom of my foot.
Like, what was he trying to accomplish?
He just wanted you to know. I feel like when men do that, they
was
want you to
weird.
know, like, I fuck with you hard for real. Like,
Yeah, like-
I feel like they're
lick your
testing
feet.
the waters.
Like, do you want to try it or not? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
they're trying to
Dive
test
in.
you. They're trying to test you to see the limitation. Like, if you're going to kick him in the face or be like, oh, yeah, get in there. Like,
Right.
I
you
know. I
know?
looked at him like, okay,
Right, now what?
what?
What else are we going to
What
do?
you do?
I mean, I'm not, like I said, that doesn't really do anything for me, but I'm here for it. Like, if you want to suck feet or whatever you want to do, just, I guess we just like, it doesn't need to happen every time. Like, you did it, okay, mission accomplished. I know you
Yeah.
fuck with me, thanks.
I think some guys get confused on what kind of foreplay we like.
What kind of foreplay do we like?
Like, and this is just me personally. Like, you know how some guys, they might like kissing on the ear or licking the ear.
Oh God, if you lick
or
my ear,
that-
I'm going crazy.
No, see, if you lick inside my ear, I am
Inside is different.
disgusted. You put your tongue. Yeah, like,
Ew.
I am.
Ugh.
I had an ex where he would do that. Like, he'd come up to me thinking it was foreplay, get near my ear, and then be like,
That's a
Like
fucking
all
wet
up
willy.
in yes, he would give me a wet willy, and it drove me crazy. And I'm like, is that supposed to be a turn on to me? And it was so
Earlobe, I'm here
repulsive.
for.
It was disgusting.
The
I used to be
earlobe.
like,
I'm here for the
"Ew."
earlobe.
I love the earlobe. Give me a little nibble. Cool with
My
that.
neck,
Yep.
all of that. I'm here
Yep.
for it.
But the weird shit like
the
that.
inside of my thighs, girl.
The little nibbles.
Yes.
Yes, here for it.
Always.
But there's just certain things I'm like, who taught you?
What's
that
your
that was
absolute
something
don't do
good?
it besides the inner ear?
Absolute don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a
I don't
ton
like
of boundaries.
it when they go like this.
You
so
don't
I
have a-
can't reach.
Wait, do what? When they go what?
tail?
Like when they stick their finger at the top of your butt crack.
Wait, why did they do that? That's never. I can't. That's never happened to me. That's not a thing.
that happen.
Has more than one person done that to you?
You told a story like a week or two ago that was crazy too. And then today it was the finger in the butt at the top of the butt, and the shit you just said 5 minutes ago about what'd you say 5 minutes?
That he
ago?
licked
He
the
licked
bottom of
my
her foot.
Who the fuck are you sleeping with?
More than one person put their finger at the top of your
No,
ass crack.
this was just one person that I, had an experience with where, I thought I wanted to have sex with him, but it just, But
And
they,
then he did that, and you were like,
well, I
no.
guess it was part of his thing. Like he thought that, that would turn me on by just tickling the top of it, the butt crack. There's one of them is the same. Yes.
So it's just one crazy ass motherfucker out there running around.
Oh,
It's just
God.
Licking
experiences
feet.
that I had with a couple people. Some of them are the same. That the stories.
But
are
that's exactly what I'm saying, though. I think
Sweet
some
baby
guys like
Jesus.
think something that might turn them on, or they think is gonna turn us on, in fact, is not, and they're very off base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your absolute no is don't tickle the top of my ass crack?
Yeah. I think that's weird. I mean, it tickles, but it just doesn't turn me on.
Yeah.
Did y'all never had that happen to y'all before?
No.
I've had somebody put all four like this and then thumb in the ass, but never tickle. Like,
Not inside, but like
no,
The crack.
at the crack.
that's weird.
Maybe he was checking for your coccyx bone.
You can't feel the bone with all that
feel
ass
it?
on it.
I don't know. Maybe he was looking, trying to find it.
I'm not here for. I
don't
That's
know.
weird.
Yeah, like when you're laying on him
Yeah.
or whatever, he had his hand there and he was just
And
like,
then just like.
So besides head, what kind of foreplay can you give to a man?
I think it depends what he's into.
yeah.
Right.
You
do the wrong thing to the wrong man, you might get punched on.
You try and rim a motherfucker that don't like that,
Oh,
watch you get
God.
punched in the face. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that.
like,
I can't say I'm not here for that.
I'm
There's
here
a
for it.
guy that I've been chatting with, and I'm not gonna say any names, but he does like the foreplay stuff, being like tied up and stuff.
Oh.
He does like it. He considers that fun.
If you wear that and tie somebody up, I'd be here for that too.
I was gonna say you got the perfect outfit on for that shit.
I definitely will tie you up.
Now, does he want to be tied?
Sorry,
up or wants to
Jose.
tie you up.
I apologize. That came out the wrong way.
Lo siento, papi.
I'm sorry. That came out
He's
wrong.
at home like, okay.
I apologize.
Now, did he want to
I
tie
am
you
not
up,
myself
or
today.
did he want you to tie him up? That's it right there. These are the conversations that had Bay like, I'm not doing this.
Never again. I don't want to produce for them. I don't like it.
Yeah, he likes being tied up and he likes doing the tying, so
Okay.
I can't let anybody tie me up. I'm just not there.
it's an experience. You have to trust people.
Yeah.
And
That's a big trust, I think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't I trust you, but I would not
Don't
trust
even
my
ask.
boyfriend to do that because I know exactly what he would do.
They play too much.
Yes, he would tie me up and then tickle me till I would like pee my pants. Like, I already know there's not going to be anything sexy about the experience. He's going to
It's gonna be
torture
funny.
me and be like, remember that time you laughed at me about blah, blah, blah? Okay, well, here's payback.
He's gonna turn you over and tickle your butt crack.
If you're watching, babe, you do that to me, I'm doing it to you back.
Man,
and we know
listen.
you don't like that.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to like put her in like a guillotine. One of them things. You put
The chop the head off?
Ooh.
Oh, the one where
No,
it's
you
just
know
the
what? They
arms,
have one.
where it's just the arms and the head through there.
They have one. It's a footboard though. It's already attached to the bed.
She looks like she's not here for it.
Look at Yaz's face.
I mean,
Oh.
L.
All right.
L.
I like 50 Shades.
Yes.
See, I used to.
See, I wouldn't even
be
thought
really
that about
in-
Yes. I wouldn't
Somebody
even
look
Oh
thought
no,
at
she's
this.
a nut. That one over there is
Somebody
a crazy
come
one.
and look at this.
Oh yeah, look at her eyes right now.
I'm not even.
I've been married for 15 years with my husband for 18. I'm usually with all this shit.
She said, "I feel all of Jada's words."
No,
Sometimes you gotta spice it up.
Listen.
I'm feeling that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for. I mean,
See, I used to enjoy that kind of stuff, but now, like, I'll do it to you,
like what?
like the tying up and that kind of stuff.
I'm not letting
I
anybody tie me up.
can't.
I don't give a
I
fuck who you
can't.
are.
I want it.
No.
I have
do.
PTSD. Don't tie me up.
No, that's exactly
Now I
what it
feel
is.
like I gotta fight for my life. Don't do
That's
it.
exactly what it was. The one time I had like just started talking to them, and they did that sexual conversation too early,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Oh, you let me put handcuffs on you? No,
Fuck
the
no.
fuck I won't. I'm not going back to jail. Take that shit to another bitch. Okay,
That
that's it. Like I just can't. I can't. It makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, to each his own.
I can't tell what is going on under here, and it's freaking me out. All I can see is her eyeballs, like, and I can't see any other expression.
Don't turn this way.
I don't know what
Don't
to do
turn
with
this
it.
way. There's no need for
don't
you to
know.
look over here either. You can look straight and
Like
straight
it's
only.
really freaking me out a little. Like I'm looking at her, waiting. Like, is something gonna happen?
It's sticking to my face.
Take it off.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody comments.
Ooh.
Somebody said, "Yep, they need to slow down and enjoy eating stuff."
I know
Mhm.
that's right.
Yes.
And she said, "I know a guy who thought biting was a turn on, and it wasn't a little nibble."
Listen,
Oh,
I got
like a
my shit
bite
ate
bite.
like a pork chop before too, sis. I feel you.
I've actually had that experience before where like like the cute little nibbles. Look at this. Look at this one.
I'm back. No, seriously, I don't like it. Like, do not. Now, in order to make this make sense to men, I need y'all to understand that our clit feels like the tip of your dick. So imagine my teeth on the tip of your dick. Why would you even attempt? There's nothing down there that needs to be chewed on. And I don't like fast head either. No, there's nothing down there that needs to be chewed on with teeth.
It does. There's
not chewed on. Like you,
Just-
but
just
I don't want to
Nibbles.
feel anybody. No.
It's
no.
like
we gonna
gentle.
have a discussion after this.
Nigga, if somebody puts their teeth,
They're not supposed to bite it.
no, you don't bite it.
Just like a
you
little-
apply pressure.
Like a little
we
like
gonna have a conversation after the show.
like a little like.
I feel like we need one of those dolls they give you at like therapy, like show me where. You know.
no, I can't. No.
Just a little bit.
No.
No, I'm here for the little nibbles. Yeah, the little nibbles.
That's because y'all never had y'all shit ate like a pork chop and it shows.
But I know
Who the
what
hell's
she's
biting on
talking
your
about.
shit?
I got bit.
No,
I got bit. I have PTSD. Do not want to feel your teeth
like
at all.
bit, like
Bit, bitch. I got bit.
Yo,
bit,
I hope you punched him in the top of his head.
He thought it was good. Like,
But again, this is what I'm saying. These men
I
that
don't-
think certain things are good foreplay, and
traumatizing
they're
bitches.
not.
They one by one. Traumatizing us
They're
one by
not.
one.
These are not good tips. I had that happen before though. Somebody that it wasn't the little bites, and he thought it was foreplay, and he was like, like the cute little nibbles down your belly. And then he got to like right about here where I have like a little bit of fat, and he was like, I almost punched this motherfucker. I was like,
So
ow.
y'all talking about me, but y'all dating some cannibals.
I have.
It happened to me once and it never happened again.
You know,
I
it
wish
only
somebody
takes
will
one time.
bite me.
Are y'all here for hickeys?
I'm happy I had my
No,
experiences.
I am not
'cause
13.
You don't like
Do not.
hickeys?
I don't. Not where you can see them. Like, not on my neck. Put them anywhere else you want under my clothes.
Hickeys
I'm cool.
is like high school.
Yeah, like I'm not a little.
If you give
kid,
me a
I
hickey,
don't
I feel like
that.
you're trying to mark me. Like
That's
you want
how I
people to
feel.
see
That's what
that
it
you was
is.
fucking
That's
like.
exactly
That's how
what
I
it
feel.
is.
The last time I had a hickey, it was right before I went on a vacation, and my boyfriend wasn't going with me. And I was like, "You just trying to mark your territory so that everybody else on vacation knows I have a boyfriend, or at least I was doing some hoe shit with somebody." I don't like it. I don't
These
like it
guys
at
do
all.
know we have concealer and we do know how to use
Listen,
it.
I'll
Cover
be
up a
so
bruise
mad
like a
if somebody
champ.
gives me a hit. I get mad. Like, why would you do that? Like, it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, it feels good, but don't. There's no need for that.
No.
And especially me, because I'm real brown. So if you can see a hickey on me, bitch, you tried that, and that was it's just too much.
I'm the opposite effect. I bruise like
Yeah.
a peach.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, on my neck, and there's a bruise.
Yeah, no.
It's
Oh,
bad.
baby.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
It's not. I feel really angelic over here.
Have any of y'all went on a blind date?
I've never in my life been on a blind date. Have you ever?
Anybody in the room?
I
Blind
went.
been on a
I
blind
went
date?
on. I went. Did I go on?
No.
I think I went on a blind date. I think it was blind because he was white.
She said I wouldn't have picked that one.
I kind of went on one.
How did it go?
It wasn't like a blind date. All right, so I had hooked one of my boys up when I was in college. Hooked my boy up with
Did
my
she look
cousin.
like Janet Jackson like on Friday?
This is what the story is going to go that way. So I hooked my boy up with my cousin when we was in college, and she went to Virginia State. I was at Millersville, so we was going back and forth, and she put me on with her friend, and we talking like every night in the dorm and shit. And she's like, I'm like, yo, so who do you look like? At this time there was no internet, you know what I mean, so it was sending pictures or nothing. She's like, nah, they say I look like Lauryn Hill and blah blah blah. I was like, all right, Lauryn Hill, I'm with it, bro. When I got down, when I finally, like, we talking for like 2-3 months, and when I get down there, she looked like Benny Hill,
She Friday'd you.
and I was just like,
What's up?
yeah. So that was my like blind date situation.
She Friday'd
Yeah,
you.
it was-
Talking about I look like Janet Jackson.
Right.
The reason I asked is because there was a situation where a couple went on a blind date
Mm-hmm.
and the whole
Oh.
family showed up and the bill was what,
$3,100.
$3,000 because the whole family showed up to the blind date.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Like, that's wild crazy. I don't even. And the crazier thing about it is, because I read that article, apparently the man who like got set up by his mom introduced him to this girl, wanting him to
Really?
meet somebody nice. And she ends up bringing like 20 people with her.
Yeah.
And thinking that he's going, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't care how much money this man has. Why do you think that he's about to pay for all of them?
Why would
she
you bring a
had
whole crew?
23 family members. It was a $3,100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I would bring it. Now, I get it. Like, it's a blind date. You're nervous. In this day and age, you should bring somebody with you, or at least leave your location on. I
Well, they
did go
could
on
sit
a
at the
blind
other
date.
table and have their
I
own
definitely
meal.
went on a blind date. Huh?
No, he left.
No, he paid. I guess he paid for him and he walked out.
I'm sorry, but if I'm going on a blind date, like from a man's perspective, if I'm going on a blind date, even if I'm taking you to the nicest restaurant in town, because I got it like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you show up with 23 of your fucking family members and expect me
leaving.
to, I'm out. I wouldn't have
Wait.
even had the meal. I wouldn't have even
Exactly.
sat
I
through
was
the
going to
dinner.
say that. Like, you see all these people show up. Why even
Yeah.
stay and eat?
I
No
wouldn't
It
have
makes
even
no
sat
damn
through the
sense.
dinner. I could understand maybe wanting to
Blind
bring a
dates aren't
comfort.
safe.
Because it's not. You don't know who they are this day and age. I understand.
Girl.
But then, like, either bring one person or tell somebody where you're going to be and have them at a table across the room. I've
You
done that
remember?
before.
Do you remember mine? I did go on a blind date. Now that I think about it, because I definitely sent a picture to the entire group chat. Like, yo,
Billy said, uh-huh.
I sent the picture to the group chat. Like, yo, y'all know him?
We just talked about it.
Yeah, we
Who
definitely
was
did.
it?
We're not going to say who he is. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, but what happened?
I definitely I got there. He seemed really nice. We met here and we went to 2 different spots. And
Was this recent?
It was maybe 2.5, 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So I sent the picture to the group chat, and some people were most people were no, I don't know him. He was yeah, I know him. You know what I mean? He's cool. He was cool when I knew him or whatever. So I get there, meet him. He's cool and all. He was super clingy, and it kind of scared me a little bit because he was we're walking, and I appreciate the arm around the shoulder thing, but he had a grip on me, no shit, he had a grip on me, and I was all right, whatever, I'll still with it. We get upstairs, he's still super affectionate, trying to be on me and stuff. First of all, sir, I don't know you like that. Yeah. But then while I'm sitting there, I get a separate inbox.
I forgot. I was oh shit.
Yes, I got a separate inbox, and there was a girl too, and she inboxed. She was girl, run. I was why? Full out woman beater. Did time for beating somebody the fuck up. Time. He's crazy. He's a stalker. He's lying to you. He was lying about a lot of stuff. Yeah. And I just was fuck. But I was there with him, and he's right next to me, and I'm
how do I get out of here?
Yeah.
What did you end up doing?
I let him take me to eat. We went to eat, and I got my food, and he was trying to convince me to stay a little longer, and I was no, I have to go. I have to get home. And it sucked because I really I would have liked him if she wouldn't have told me all of that, but it was too much for me. I couldn't do it. And then guess what? 2.5 months later, he was married. Yeah.
So was he had somebody when
no.
he
got
married
married.
somebody that he just met?
Yep.
I feel bad for that woman. I hope she's
Did
okay
he
now,
did he ever beat her up?
I don't know. Maybe not yet.
I hope
okay.
not.
I hope not. But yeah, I was scared. I mean, I can't say I was scared because I was here in Lancaster, so I knew I was good. But it was just first of all, before I left, I had my location on. I wrote down his damn license plate, sent it to the group chat, yo.
I think those things though are little red flags though, the holding too tight and that kind of stuff, too affectionate, too quickly, too aggressive about being intimate. Those are all just giant red flags to me. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Playground rules apply.
That's why I'm not really here for blind dates anymore.
Yeah,
I've never been on a blind date.
Don't do it. I don't recommend it.
Well, you're both going to, because we'll have a dating show coming up for too long.
Well, we going to the same spot.
That's gonna be my favorite.
We going to the same spot, and by the end of the night, me and her going to end up at the same table eating, talking shit.
They're gonna be at the bar this motherfucker. Forget it.
Yeah, no,
We're
I'm
done.
If I don't get up and walk the fuck out.
No, you ain't leaving me.
Cause I'll be
we
out.
come together, we leave together.
I'll be in the corner.
I'll signal
at the bar,
you.
Eating.
And that's what I'm saying. So as far as that little situation goes, where she brought her whole family, nothing's wrong with bringing your friends, because if my friends would have been available that night, I'd have been yo, pull up, sit far off, act like you don't know me, that type stuff. But you brought your whole family and really thought this man was about to feed all of y'all.
They sat at the table. They told the people how the tables together.
How can you even get to know somebody like that?
I kind of appreciate his petty level though, because he didn't leave. He sat. He had his dinner
and
then left.
Run it up
when the bill came. Left them stuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I appreciated that level of petty, because if I'm sitting there waiting for a blind date and you show up with 23 people,
you tripping. You're set tripping.
First off, you better make sure this date go right so you can get paid for it. Let alone the 23 people, because if this date go 2 left, I'm not paying for you. Let alone your 23 family.
Yes, I don't understand.
Man, it is Halloween.
It is.
Yeah, it is Halloween.
Can you tell?
No, I told you this is my regular every day, so no, they can't tell. I'm an angel every day.
The lies.
Has anything creepy ever happened to you or you?
Haunted creepy?
Experiences, anything?
Creepy shit happens to me, and I act like it never happened, because if I don't acknowledge it, it wasn't there.
I'm the same way. I try to be in denial about it.
And I also know that if you open yourself up to that kind of stuff, more shit starts happening. So,
y'all want to hear a scary story?
Always.
A true story?
Mm-mm.
This is a true story.
Mm-mm.
So brace yourselves.
I said no.
It's Halloween.
Let's go. Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Okay, so this happened a long time ago. Well, not maybe about Maybe about 10 years ago. Okay, you're familiar with Chestnut Street. You know them houses are old by Mustard Park. All right, so I was babysitting my little brother at the time, and my dad and his girlfriend at the time went out, and they said, okay, watch the baby or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, previously, the girlfriend was telling me that the house was haunted, and I wasn't, believing her or whatever. So we go into the bathroom, and there's handprints, big-ass handprints on the mirror.
Nope.
So
the baby, the baby.
And this is what she said. She said there's big handprints. There's always big handprints on the mirror. And my little brother was always in the kitchen playing with somebody and laughing, and she didn't know who he was playing with. There was nobody ever there. All right. So when I was watching him, we were downstairs in the bottom office area, which she was turned into a daycare. It was cool. And finally, I'm gonna cut it short. Finally, they came back, and he said, go get his bottle, whatever, it's downstairs. I was like, all right. I went down to get it. And right down, when I went at the bottom of the steps, my hair stood up immediately, right? Because as soon as you turn in, there's the basement. Like, there's a hallway, and then there's the basement. And I came around the corner, and there was this big ass, like, tall, gray looking, I guess it was a ghost, because you could see through it. But you could still see it. Big hands, but the feet weren't touching the floor.
Nope.
I have chills, literally.
And they told me, they said that the basement is covered in limestone. And normally when it's like that, there's portals for ghosts.
Limestone is.
Yeah.
Nope.
Interesting.
And
No.
I turned around and I left, and I never took the bottle back upstairs.
Man.
And my dad called me and was asking me where I was. I said, your house is haunted. I'm never coming back in there again.
Does he still live there?
No.
Okay.
No, he broke up with her because
When
he said the girlfriend started acting.
She was probably fucking possessed.
Yeah, he said she started acting weird, was standing over him at nighttime and stuff like that. Yep.
When I saw the first handprint, that baby and that ghost would have been left in that house by themselves.
Yeah.
My little brother.
You like playing with the little mother. You like playing with them. Then you
He's
look
friendly to you.
exactly. No.
Yeah.
No.
So that was my first ghost sighting.
I'm more on board with Bonnie. Like, I've definitely had things happen. I try to ignore them. I was never that white girl that runs up the steps towards the scary noise. That's not me, bitch. Leave the house. I'm not that girl. But I've definitely had some weird things happen, especially when I was in the operating room. I worked in the operating room for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
There were definitely, especially like on call at night, there were some weird things that used to happen in the operating room. That used to freak me out a little bit. But I had a nurse that I worked with. She lived in a barn, like one of her houses. She didn't have it anymore, but she used to live in, it was like a farmhouse. And it was in Gettysburg on an old battlefield.
Nope.
And she said, like, apparently the house used to be the hospital. Like, up in the attic, you could see the carvings on the walls from, like, the patients and the soldiers. She said there was a cannonball, like, in the middle of her floor in the living room. So this one day she's outside washing windows.
I don't even like this conversation anymore.
Oh my God. This one day
It's
she's
Halloween.
outside washing windows, and she sees, like, the reflection. She sees that there's somebody standing behind her, and she thought it was like one of the Civil War reenactors, because they're like all over the place in Gettysburg. And when she turned around, there was no one there, but he was in a full Civil War uniform. Like, she was looking at him. And then she would see them, like, going through the grass, going through the trees, the shadows of them walking, and then nobody. But they say Gettysburg's supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the world.
It is.
You know, so she used to come in and tell us stories, and I'd be like, "Bitch, move! Like, what are you doing? Go."
I've never really. Only thing that really used to happen to me is that I had an ex who passed away, and like right after he died, every time, like, there would be times where I was home by myself, like, my lights would go crazy.
That's
like,
a sign, yeah.
And that's the only thing that used to, like, I would literally be in a room. Like, I started, changing light bulbs and shit, thinking that it was something like that. But I would go to different people's houses. Everywhere I went, like, the lights would flicker. And I knew it, and I put two and two together one day when I had a big picture of him, and I blown up. And I left it at my friend's house. And she called me and she was like, come get this fucking picture. I was like, why you say it like that? My lights are fucking going on and off, that only in the room where that picture's at. Come get this fucking picture. So I went and got it, and she was like, well, it hasn't done it all day. So I go in the bathroom then with the picture. Lights start flicking on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. So only like outside of that, but when that happened to me, I felt comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like immediately after.
It was him.
Yes, it was absolutely him because, you know what I mean? Why else? It never happened anywhere else. I would change light bulbs, still flicking lights on and off, on and off. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. I have videos of it. But then I started telling him, like, go away. Yeah. Not go away, but, like, go be at peace. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Because it started getting to be, it was too much. Yeah. It was scaring people around me. She's like, bitch, come get this picture. Yeah. I'm like, I'm coming to get it.
I think your brother's a Ghostbuster.
Can he come to my house?
Which one?
My brother has like $3,000 worth of ghost hunting equipment, and him and his girl used to travel with like a team of people down to Gettysburg, Virginia, everywhere to go looking for ghosts. And he would record stuff and play it back through like a program, and you would hear like the ghost. He would play it back for us.
Can he just sit with me? Because I think I'm haunted.
He loves that.
You are
shit.
not
He
fucking
lives for that
haunted.
shit.
I think I am
You're
haunted.
in tune with your spirituality.
He won't come to my house?
Yeah, I think you have a thin veil. You have a thin veil.
You acknowledge and you...
No, but my house is haunted. I do. Because I'm not...
Anywhere you go, you would think it's haunted, though. That's because, like she said, you have that thin veil.
No, but the lights flicker. I get scratches.
Your kids?
No.
Exactly. You have the thin veil. It's you. So anywhere you go...
So who the fuck is scratching me?
Whoever's around. Whoever's
exactly.
by.
If you walk down this hallway, you could feel things that other people don't.
Yeah.
And that's because you have the thin veil. I don't play that shit. I don't have the veil. Take it off. I don't play that kind of shit. Like, and what's crazy is my cousin has it. My aunt had it. Like, it skipped certain people. Like my grandmother's sister, Hurricane Mary. She used to, like, she saw things. She saw people, like, the morning that their mom passed away. Yeah. She saw her mom at the foot of her bed, and then when she sat up, she wasn't there anymore. Like, shit like that. Like, so certain people have it, certain people don't. I just have been one of those people who I live by myself. I don't got time for that. Yeah. No, I want to sleep in peace.
I think it all exists. I think ghosts exist. I believe in the supernatural. I believe that some people can really communicate to it.
But I don't want no parts.
I'm Catholic.
I can.
And for Catholics, what'd you say? Bonnie said, huh? What was that?
I don't even think I want to know. Listen, whatever. What you say?
She's crying.
I have that effect on people. I can't listen. You and that veil can go over there. I don't like that shit. But then also, like, being as though my dad is from Louisiana, his family is down there, so I know that voodoo is real. I know that supernatural shit does exist, but I just don't play with it.
See, that was my thing with it. Like, it runs it runs in our blood family.
Yeah,
like, it runs in our family.
I don't play with that shit.
And we all know it exists, and we all recognize it. I was always taught, like, I grew up in a strict Catholic family. Catholics believe in all of that, and we're taught you don't play with it. You don't go to psychics. You're not supposed to know what the future holds. You don't ever touch a Ouija board.
I would never. You couldn't pay me to play with no fucking Ouija board.
Like, there's just stuff you're not supposed to do it because you're not supposed to know those answers. You're not supposed to know those things. You're not supposed to be able to talk to them. Like, we're taught that. So even to this day, like, I'm fascinated by it. Like, we've talked about, like, going to the lady and, like, I'm fascinated, but then there's something inside of me. It's like, it's that Catholic guilt that, like, screams, like, don't go. You're not supposed to be there. Like, you're not supposed to play with it. Yes. Was that you?
No, I think go check, please.
No, it was like
that was a scream, and I don't like it. That's why we shouldn't be talking about this shit.
Was that a scream?
It sounded like a scream. Yes. And we're real live.
We're real live
you
right
see?
now.
Do you see? It was like, Wah!
I I heard it.
Yeah. That was a scream.
That made me very uncomfortable. Sorry, guys. We're live and we have no producer now. Because
we just
somebody's
sent the other
just
producer
screamed.
to go check. Somebody screamed in the building.
Somebody screamed in the building, and we're the only ones here. So.
And listen here, we better not hear another one, because guess who's not going in the hallway?
Sure shit, not gonna be me. My baseball bat's in the car. Damn it.
That's all right, girl.
You heard again?
That's outside.
That's outside.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. As
All
long as
right.
it's outside, that's good.
I realized that I don't need to go to those psychics and stuff
You are.
because
You already have it in you.
I already have it.
Yeah.
I have the dreams, and then
Shit comes true.
it just happens.
We can vouch for that. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. That's always how it is in my family. Like my aunts, my cousins. It's only in the women, and like one of my uncles, he has it too, and he knew like when my uncle passed away, like a different one, when he passed, like the other one knew it. He was across the country. He woke up in the morning, was like, I have to get home. Something's wrong with Ronnie, and nothing had happened yet. By the time he got home, he was dead.
She said,
But
I don't
he
know
knew it.
nobody.
We think it was out that way. But yeah, like I was just always taught you're not supposed to play with it. You're not supposed to mess with those veils and mess
You're
with
not. You're
you know.
absolutely not.
Yeah, it makes me very
I,
nervous.
Look, I'm
But
not.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people
like
do.
to fuck with that shit. Cause I've definitely had people come to me and tell
But
me
just
bitches
as
love to throw
easily-
that black
Yeah.
that shit.
But like just as easily, if you open up that doorway and you're looking for something good, say you're opening it up and you want to talk to your grandmother. At the same time, when you open that up, there's something bad that can be coming through too.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like it's that
You
side
never
of things
know
that makes
who's
me
gonna
uncomfortable.
present.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there has been times where somebody has passed away, and I didn't even know who they were. I never was close to them, but I know of them, and they would come to me in my dream, telling, like, basically talking to me, and
So you're almost more like a medium.
yeah, but I don't. Huh? Oh,
I tried to be as discreet as I could.
She's
I
got
thought
the
you-
most clothes
I
on.
thought you were telling me a secret,
No.
like a.
The
We're
secret
trying
is.
to keep the
The
secret.
secret is you got to let the secret
Trying to keep
Well,
the
you
secret.
took my book and I said you're gonna show my poom poom.
Look, I'm
Oh,
just
that's
gonna
all
say
right.
this: we need a different set.
We
Because
do.
I definitely almost flashed everybody like twice
I know.
in the past month.
I do have the most clothes on today. Wow.
You do.
Look at God.
I don't even have pants on.
I'm an angel. I told you.
I can't open my lace with I can't.
We did it again, ladies.
Yes, ma'am.
We did it again. December 11th.
Yes, December 11th, holiday extravaganza at Brightside Opportunity Center in coordination with the NAACP. It is going to be amazing. It's going to be toys,
Santa.
Santa,
A bike raffle.
bike
Haircuts. Hairstyles.
photo booth, food,
Face painting.
Yes, our lovely Vixen herself will be doing the face painting. I'm so
I can't wait,
excited.
yeah.
As you can see, she can like fuck it up. Like you see this face paint.
We ain't having
She's gonna
nothing-
turn your
nothing
kid into a
in the morning.
snowflake, like a whole giant shiny snowflake.
Bruh. Well, we did it again.
We
I
did
mean,
it again,
thank you
ladies.
everybody for tuning in. We
Yes.
appreciate you all. Please make sure to like our YouTube page.
Yes.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube page. Like our Facebook page. We're also on Instagram. TCPENT on YouTube.
And the
Sure,
Queen's Table
that
on
sounds right.
Instagram.
I really need to learn them. I
Buy
really.
your merchandise. Our merchandise is also available at tcpent.com. We'll pin it in the comments.
Yep.
Everybody drive safe tonight.
Drive
Yes,
safe
be
tonight.
safe.
Don't drink and drive.
Happy Halloween.
Be angelic like me.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.